Water signs, welcome to your collective bonus reading for this end of September and beginning of October. And we are using 3 new oracle decks: the Talisman Oracle, Spirit of the Animals Oracle, and Unlocking the Secret Garden Oracle, which are all listed in the playlist descriptions in case you are interested. So let's go ahead and get your bonus cards. We have our angel number oracle first. Into the stack you go. I hope everyone is doing well. And while you are looking at the playlist, do take a look at your sun, moon, and rising sign to see what additional messages are there for you. Remember, time and energy is fluid, not linear. All right, that one popped out, and I already shuffled these, so I want to grab just one of these and put it on a side. That's our Stoic Wisdom. All right, so this first one, how beautiful is that? This is the Talisman Oracle. All right, water signs. This is a really interesting deck too. It came with vellum, so you can make sigils. Very cool, very cool. If I can pick them up. Ooh, wisdom! Wisdom! I just said that. All right, so Stoic Wisdom, and you have this wisdom. It's almost like an octopus. I think they, like, each tentacle is like a brain. So that kind of gives me, well, it could be higher wisdom, high priestess. Man, this is a large deck. This is the Spirit Animal Oracle. The wisdom, high priestess, any type of the Queen of Swords, King of Swords kind of energy. Let's shuffle it like this. Nice deck, but it's a big deck. All right, you have one coming out. All right, let's see what we have for you. We have, ooh, Coyote. Look at that, how pretty. Reveler. I don't know what's wrong with me. Revealer of truth and wisdom. Okay, don't take things too seriously. Make time to play. Great wisdom comes from laughing at your own folly. I like that a lot. Ooh, look out for the traps and tricks of life and learn from them. That is nice. I love that. And so this is, look at this. So beautiful. This is the Unlocking the Secret Garden. I love keys. It's got a lot of keys. So you have becoming. So what do you want to become? That's interesting. All right, let's, oops, we turn that back down. Ah! I think we had on just ambient right there. All right. Do we want to do recent past? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do our normal. All right, recent past. 4 of Swords. There's definitely wisdom there, for sure. That's learning from the past. We have the Knight of Cups and the 9 of Pentacles. We have Pisces and, Pisces and, oh my gosh, Virgo. What is wrong with me? And that's that Libra energy I was already feeling. All right, recent past. This would say that you have learned a lot from your past. That 4 of Swords. All right, 6 of Swords. You've moved on. We see that. We have the Strength card. There we go. Yep. And the, ooh, Wheel of Fortune. Oh, yeah. This is, it's interesting it's coming up under that wisdom card, because this is saying you've healed, you've learned a lot, and you have moved on. You've kept the wisdom. All those swords, those are the ones, the lessons learned right there. Moving to calmer waters, perhaps with a guide, because that Corvid and this gentleman here, it makes me think of like a spirit guide. Definitely. Something watching over you, making sure you are safe. and going in the right direction, assisting and guiding you. That's what I'm getting here. So we do have movement, healing, retaining what you've learned. Wow. I mean, inner strength, and it's also not becoming rigid. This is self-control, right? This is integrating your shadow, loving and nurturing yourself. But the Knight of Cups, it is that knight in shining armor. You save yourself. Don't wait for someone else to save you. And I don't think you did. I think you saved yourself. You stepped up and said, you know, no one else is going to be able to care for me the way I can care for me. Nobody can really heal me. That is my duty. And what I love about this Knight of Cups is it says that you're still open. You're not jaded. We don't know what happened over there, but you're still open to giving and receiving love with that Knight of Cups. But now you've got boundaries. That's right, boundaries. Inner strength, inner worth. You know your worth now. You're not going to let anybody treat you less than you deserve. Kudos to you. All right, and look at that. Woo! You may have experienced a significant increase in your resources. Look at this. A lot of luck with your resources. Maybe a change of fate. This is you having some type of unique skill, something that, and I think everybody does. Nobody can do anything exactly the way you can do it. So be proud of yourself. But this is saying self-sufficiency, which I love, being able to take care of yourself, spoiling yourself with little luxuries. And the Wheel of Fortune, that's just great. I think by this journey here of, you know, really learning the lessons from what happened in your past and not being bitter about it, but being stronger, letting it make you stronger, changed your fate. I do. I really do. This is being very lucky too as well. I think things just work out for you. This could be even a sudden, we don't have the Ten of Pentacles. That could be inheritance, but it still could be something like that. Like a sudden windfall for some of you. And we have that under becoming, so that could be what you are becoming, more abundant and lucky. You know, serendipitous events. All right, so in your current energy, Judgment. Everything fell silent for a second as Scorpio energy is transformation. Four of Cups. That Four of Cups has been coming out for a lot of people. And the Eight of Cups. Woo! Alrighty. That's good, though. There's that movement away from things that, you know, it's just not satisfying anymore. That's good. Moving on. Big time. Leaving the past behind, the old life. Ooh, Emperor. Wow, Aries energy. Now we got the Five of Pentacles. You know, that's Taurus energy. We'll get to it. And the Nine of Wands. Sagittarius, being brave. So when we look at this flop, if you want to call it that, like we're playing poker, it's not that this happened and then this and this, right? It's all kind of a soup of energies. What I'm feeling is that this is the motivator here for these other things, right? So the Four of Cups crossed by the Five of Pentacles. I feel like this is what you're leaving behind. It could be dissatisfaction with work. Maybe they're just not paying you your worth, right? Then we would want to move into like a Six of Pentacles energy, knowing your worth. I think you do know your worth now, and that's why this is dissatisfying, because you know you should be treated better. You know, maybe they won't give you enough. If you do get sick, maybe they're like, no, you can't take a sick day or something, you know what I mean? And here's another thing. If you are around people that, because I don't know what this situation here is with this Four Cups of being unfulfilled and unsatisfied. Being in a kind of negative vibration, or if anyone is putting you down in any way, it will lower your immune system and make it easier for you to have illnesses. This could be, the two of these combined, it could be depression. I'm not going to lie. But this is something that you can change, though. You can leave a situation that's not, giving you what you need. It's not that institution back there is no longer providing sanctuary for these people for whatever reason. Maybe they can't grow inside that sanctuary. Yes, they'll be out from the cold, but what then? I don't feel like it's enough. That's what I'm saying. Not satisfied. That's what I'm getting here. So I feel like that's at the core of what's going on, or was at the core. I think this is the motivating, the inciting event here for all of this change and transformation. This is the why. So we'll go back to the first set of cards. So we have Judgment and the Emperor. You're waking up. You've got this wake-up call that you have control over your life. You don't have to continue on this. People will treat you as well as you allow them to. So if you don't stand up for yourself, if you don't tell people no, they'll walk all over you. And they'll do it time and time again until you tell them no. You know what I mean? Ever watch that on YouTube? There's a little thing, Veronica, it's a cartoon, and she, tells, it's like a workplace thing, and how she kind of has her own control. Like, you can't have your cell phone at work at your table, but then you need to answer it when we call you at home on your time. She's like, oh no. If I can't check in on my family here, you're not giving me work to do at home. It's not going to happen. So I feel like you are taking control here. Taking control, taking the lead. I feel like you're waking up to this power. This is, it's not just hard control. Hard control would be chariot energy. This is just controlling, type energy. But I feel like for you, it's what's needed to take control of this situation. Be bold, be brave. I feel like something here, after all this hard work you've done with the, healing the past. Okay, so this feels like a past situation that you healed from, right? You know your value. But currently, I don't feel like you're getting that from something. That's what it feels like. So you're walking away. You might be putting in your 2 weeks. You don't have to do that. There's no law saying you have to. I mean, it's kind of a courtesy if you want to. But so the thing is, it's like if anyone does call to check your references, all the other place is allowed to say is that, yes, you worked there. They can't say anything about your work performance or so they can just confirm the dates of your employment. They do anything else, you got them. So, I feel like whatever this situation is, you're I'm hearing that sergeant in my mind. Grow a pair. That's, that guy? Sound off like you got a pair. You know what I'm talking about. That's what we see here. That's the military. There's maybe this person, this spirit guide from the past could have been a military person. I don't know. It's starting to come through, maybe because the wounded warrior here. But there is more to this story, and it's like life is too short to deal with this kind of stuff. I feel like you're moving on, moving away from something, that's for sure. And you're being a lot firmer with your boundaries, ready to try new things. Something is shifting in you, water signs, because I feel like you're becoming a lot more bold and brave and assertive. Like, no, I don't want to do that, and I'm not going to. If work is wanting you to come in, I've had jobs where they're like, you need to come in earlier but not clock in and get all the cleaning done. No, you're going to pay me for that work, or I'm just not doing it. You know what I mean? That's not how that crap works. People will try it, and you just say, no. If I'm working, you're paying me. Six of Cups now. Three of Pentacles. And the Knight of Swords. Gemini energy here. All right, let's see what's crossing. This is future energy. Ooh, all right. So, Ten of Swords. More Gemini. We have Gemini, Gemini. And Hierophant. Okay. And the Page of Pentacles. Ooh. Water signs. What is going on? You're getting a gift of some kind. You're getting some type of kindness here with this Six of Cups. Six of Cups can be nostalgia. It can be, sometimes, you know, it can be thinking about the past. But what I'm feeling here is that there's something coming in for you that is so genuine, so sweet, so innocent, that we have this end of suffering with the Ten of Swords. It feels like this is that luck finally changing. It could have something to do with work, because we have Pentacles here, and we have that Nine of Pentacles there, and the luck. So I'm getting the feeling that this gift is probably either a promotion, a raise, or someone actually, you know, it could just be another offer for something that's going to be, that's going to cherish you and value you is what I'm feeling here. And this is like happy tears, because this offer, this gift, it ends that part of your suffering. That's what I'm getting there. For some of you, this is truly letting go of something from the past that will never work out, that will never happen. You know, maybe you've been holding on to a memory or a hope that something would happen, but now you're finally realizing that it'll never happen, and you're letting it go. And it could be that that hope here could have been preventing you from moving forward. And so for some of you, letting that go is actually going to help you move forward. It just depends on your story. Now this is interesting. We have the Three of Pentacles and the Hierophant, and we have the Page here. So we have teamwork, creative teamwork, working with the right kind of people. And this is a blessing right here. This feels like a new job. So now I'm seeing this go a couple of different ways. It could be that you're now teaching people how to do something, because this is a master, or you could be learning getting like three messages. You could be learning a new skill, training, apprenticing here underneath someone that's an expert. Could be that. There feels like some type of either you're learning or increasing your skill with the help of this person here, or you're the one that's going into a more teaching role, training role. I'm not sure which one you are. It just depends. Sorry, my nose is running. All right, Knight of Swords, Page of Pentacles. This Knight of Swords is Gemini energy. I think when you get offers now, this Page of Pentacles feels like, you know, a new person or a new offer or something like that. I think you're going to be a lot more scrutinizing. You're going to be looking at things a lot more carefully. I don't feel anything being rushed here. I think you're looking at things kind of like if we were to put these two together, it almost feels like a Queen of Swords feeling, like you're listening to offers, entertaining, but you're ready to just cut it out. if you don't like it. So this feels like really being in, I'm feeling another control thing, but not in a bad way, but being more assertive. I think you're curious about people's motivations too, because generally the Page of Pentacles is like a steward of this seed, like a protector. So I kind of feel you given like a kind of a side eye, like what do you really want? You know, there's some kind of energy like that here coming through. Like you're not just so ready to trust everything you hear, everything you see. So that's not bad. Well-being is realized by small steps, but is truly no small thing. Spiritual exercise. Practice a small discomfort. Take a cold shower. Woo! Delay a meal or wake up earlier than usual. Voluntary discomfort builds resilience like a muscle. Through mindful challenge, we strengthen our capacity to face life's trials. There's truth in that for sure. All right. Healing oracle, we have goodness. I overcome my imperfections, polish my character, and feed on the positive. Thus I free myself, allow my goodness to manifest and become a source of joy. Through gentleness, I offer unconditional support, understanding, and love to myself and others. All right, your gemstone is, oh, Prehnite, sacred space with that green coming through. The soothing, translucent green of Prehnite quiets the mind and calms an agitated heart. It acts as a soap to cleanse any emotional debris you may have in your auric field. Prehnite helps release energetic and physical clutter that may be causing you discord. Prehnite can help you let go of things in your life that you no longer need. There you go. That's that right there in your current energy there. That's it. Placed in the home and garden, Prehnite creates a healing sanctuary of peace and calmness. I like this. Affirmation, I take time to clear myself and my home to create a sacred space. I think that would be very helpful as you are releasing this here. All right, your angel number is 1111. Wish come true. There's that luck right there. Something is shifting here because you're shifting. It's the inner world and the outer world very much combined, that mindfulness. So it says moderation, patience, flowing, self-realization, manifestation, gateway, and taking action. You're in for a lucky break. It may come as happy news, experience new opportunities, or an exciting acquaintance. You will find yourself in the right place at the right time. It's not a coincidence, but a gift from fate. And I've kind of felt like that through this reading, especially with that Wheel of Fortune. Like things are going to come together in such a way, but it's like you're working with the universe as you let things go and realize your self-worth. You're putting yourself in a better position for good luck, wishes coming true. Yay! All right, water signs, that is all we have for now. And let me know what you thought of the reading in the comments below. Hit that like button, share, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.